Well, Niantic have been on the ball lately because we just got the details for the first events of 2024 and everything we need to know about January. Raid bosses, spotlight hours, that kind of jazz. Let's get right into it. As always, we're going to start with the raid bosses. And the first batch is going to be region locked. So from January 1st to January 10th, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, and Xurkitree will be returning to raids, the 3 Ultra Beasts, but Buzzwole will only be available in the Americas and Greenland, Xurkitree in the Asia Pacific region, and Pheromosa in the Europe, Middle East, Africa, and India region. So unless you are from that region, the only way to get these things are going to be through remote raiding, but of course you can only do 5 a day. So you'll only be able to get like 45 of the ones that aren't in your area if you end up spending the money on those expensive remote raids. So kind of sucks for anyone who's not in the region of the one they want. And also these can't be shiny. But that will then change into Tornadus in the Therian form returning January 10th to January 17th, which will have a new legacy move, Bleakwind Storm, when you catch it in raids, which will then go into Thundurus in the Therian form from January 17th to January 24th, which will have the exclusive legacy move of Wild Bolt Storm. Finally going into Landorus in the Therian form, January 24th to January 31st, with the legacy move Sandseer Storm. These moves in PvP seem to be clones of Icy Wind, so gonna hopefully give them a little bit more play. It looks like Landorus will probably be the best in the Master League, but then in raids, we're still waiting on some stats for it, but hopefully we'll make, you know, some of these raid attackers a little bit better, although Thundurus and Landorus were already decent in their respective typings. Of course, every single raid boss is going to get a raid hour. You can check it on screen. Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. These Pokemon are going to be appearing more frequently in raids. No more extra shiny boost for this, but still just easier to do these raids. The mega raids for the month are going to be very simple. January 1st to 10th will be Mega Ampharos, 10th to the 24th will be Mega Medicham, and then 24th to the 31st will be Mega Steelix, and Shadow Moltres will be the Shadow Raid during weekends in January. So I believe that's switching from the current Shadow Zapdos we have. There also is another Shadow Raid boss coming in a raid weekend, which we'll talk about. Okay, Spotlight Hours. Let's take a look at Spotlight Hours every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. A certain Pokemon will be spawning more often with a bonus. And let's take a look at what's going down in January. Starting on January 2nd, we're going to have Cast Form in the normal form in Spotlight Hour with the bonus of 2 times Catch XP. That will then go into Eevee on January 9th with the bonus of 2 times Catch Candy. Then going into Ralts on January 16th with 2 times Transfer Candy. So we have the return of the Transfer Candy bonus. Super great that we are seeing Ralts as a very meta-relevant Pokemon to have. Next up, Barboach January 23rd with 2 times Evolve XP. Whiscash has been doing amazing in the Great League. It's a great Pokemon, especially with the new move update this season. Finally moves us into probably the best spotlight hour of the month, Fungus on January 30th with 2 times Catch Stardust. Fungus is already a Pokemon that gets you 500 Stardust per catch. So with the bonus of 2 times Catch Stardust, that's 1,000. Plenty of opportunities to get a lot of Stardust during the event, especially on a star piece. So definitely prep your Pokeballs and plan your time to play that spotlight hour if you're in need of Stardust. Finally, that moves us into events for the month and everything we can expect. First off, January 1st to January 3rd is going to be the New Year's event 2024. We've seen these events before in Pokemon Go. They're usually not that exciting, but we actually already have the details for it. So let's run through it really quickly. So this specific event is going to have a bonus of half egg incubator distance normally, but then you can get quarter egg incubator distance if you use the Pokemon Go egg hatching widget and start hatching eggs from there. The first 3 are going to have quarter egg hatching distance. So you're going to need like the widget, which you can get on the home screen in your phone and then incubate eggs through there. And for the first 3, you get quarter, which is, I guess, kind of cool. Wild Spawn during the event, we're going to have Jigglypuff wearing a ribbon, Hoot Hoot wearing the New Year's outfit, Darumaka, and rare spawns for Bronzor. So pretty simple spawns. They'll probably be mixed in with the season spawns. The 1-stars will have Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle wearing a party hat, Hoot Hoot wearing the New Year's hat, Wurmple wearing a party hat. 3-star raids will have Eradicate wearing the party hat, Nidorino wearing the party hat, Gengar wearing the party hat, and Wobbuffet wearing the party hat. 5-star raids, of course, will be Buzzwole, Xurkitree, and Pheromosa, depending on where you are in the world, and Mega raids for Mega Ampharos. We'll also have exclusive 7-kilometer eggs during that event for Pichu wearing a party hat, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Togepi, Tyrogue, Smoochum, Elekid, Magby, Azurill, and Wynot. Field Research Task during the event will get you encounters with Darumaka and Bronzor, and there will also be a $1 paid research you can go ahead and buy to get you encounters with Jigglypuff wearing a ribbon, Hoot Hoot wearing a New Year's outfit, Wurmple wearing a party hat, Stardust, XP, and Pokecoins. If you've never seen this before, a paid time research re-giving you back Pokecoins, which depending on how much it is, it could actually just make this thing worth it. Finally, there'll be this new Darumaka outfit, which looks kind of creepy, but you can buy it. that's the first event of January, but we have other ones. January 6th from 2 to 5 p.m. is going to be Rowlet Community Day, which I'll have a tips video for that event. January 6th to January 10th will be the Lustrous Odyssey event. Don't know what that's going to be about. January 14th will be Raid Day for Hisuian Typhlosion. Just another raid day for the starters. Most likely we're going to get Decidueye in February if all follow suit. January 13th to 16th will be the Dazzling Dream event. Sounds a lot like Dazzling Gleam. I don't know. Could be some sort of fairy event. January 20th will be January Community Day Classic, which has been leaked to be Porygon, so expect that. January 19th to January 24th will be the Raging Battles and Go Battle Week Timeless Travels. So obviously Go Battle Week, we already know about that, but the Raging Battles will be some sort of mixed event in that. January 27th to February 1st will be the Taken Treasures event. And finally, the weekend, January 27th to January 28th will be Shadow Ho-Oh Raid Weekend, which means just like we saw in the trailer, Shiny Shadow Ho is coming during that raid weekend. You can expect something very similar to Shadow Lugia or Shadow Mewtwo raid weekend, where there's just more of those raids and you can do them. And it should be easier than Shadow Lugia. Nonetheless, that is pretty much everything you guys can expect for January. Really cool that we got this this early, so everybody can kind of mark their calendars and prep for everything in the new year. Nonetheless, let me know if you're excited, what you're most excited for, and we'll see you guys all in the new year. All for tips. Peace. I guess I'll see you before the new year. I don't know why I said that. Okay, bye.